Good morning, and welcome back to another pipeline trading video. We're going to go over the charts like I always do. I'm going to show you what's actually going on and why things could shift quickly. Now, on a positive note, this is setting up what could be one of the best buying opportunities we've seen. This is not financial advice. This is about helping you not follow the herd and not get caught in the narrative that's being pushed. Because I know it's confusing. And when the real bottom comes in, most people won't believe it. We've seen that before. Years ago, everyone was calling for 9K, and the market actually bottomed higher, ran up, then dropped again. It happened fast, and most people missed it. That's how this market works. Now, if we look at the chart, I want to start with the 50-day moving average on the daily time frame. We pushed above it. It looked bullish. It's like we were finally breaking out. But now we're back below the 50-day moving average, and that's a big deal. Because if you go back and look at the previous cycle, this is exactly what happened. We pushed above the 50-day moving average, closed above it, and then failed. And not just once, multiple times. Each time looking like the breakout was real. All of this was happening while we were forming a bear flag. It's the key, because right now we are in a bear flag. No different than what we saw before. If you think of a flag, you have the pole, and the consolidation, that's your flag structure. In a bear flag, price moves down, then consolidates upwards slightly, before breaking down again. And that's exactly what we're seeing. If you zoom in, you can see it clearly, support on the bottom, resistance on the top. And every time price gets near the top, it sells off, again and again. So unless we break above this structure and hold it, the trend is still to the downside. Now, could I be wrong? Absolutely. That's the nature of the market. Until we get confirmation, anything is possible. But right now, based on probability, this is still a bear flag. Now, if we layer in the moving averages, it becomes even clearer. The 50-day moving average on the daily time frame is acting as resistance, and we are far away from flipping that structure. Because historically, what happens? Price breaks above the 50-day, holds it as support, and then runs. We're not there right now. We're still getting rejected, over and over again. You can see it clearly. Resistance, then a break, then continuation. And right now, we're still in the resistance phase. Now, another thing I want to point out is the first red daily candle after a strong move. We saw that recently. And typically, when that happens, within a few days, price follows through to the downside. It might not happen immediately, but it usually plays out within that short window. And you're seeing that in real time right now. Now, if we look at Ethereum, we're seeing a similar structure, slightly different pattern, but the same concept. We're still chopping. Still no clear confirmation of a reversal. And what we typically see in these situations is a slow grind, then continuation down. Now, that doesn't mean we're going to collapse immediately, but it does mean we need to understand where we are in the cycle. Because if you look at previous price action, you'll notice something interesting. We've had multiple bottoms form, and each time it's not obvious. You won't know the bottom is in until we break above key levels, especially the 50-day, and hold it as support. That's when things change. Till then, nothing has changed. Now, what's interesting is when you start layering in Fibonacci levels, I've mapped different ranges. We're hitting key levels across multiple structures. On shorter moves, we've hit deeper retracements. And on larger moves, we're aligning with major Fibonacci zones, which tells me we are getting closer to a bottom. But again, closer doesn't mean now. We could still get another move down, another test, maybe even a double bottom. And if you look at Bitcoin, we've already had multiple tests as well. So the market is setting up. But it's not confirmed yet. So the takeaway is simple. Do not listen to the noise. We are still in a bear flag. And if I had to bet based on probability, we are heading lower until this structure is invalidated. That's it. Stay patient. Let the market confirm direction before making decisions. Right now, the sentiment doesn't match the structure and people get caught. So like I always say, if you found this helpful and you want more breakdowns, subscribe, hit the bell icon, and stay connected. As always, stay disciplined, trade with intention, and God bless. Thanks for watching.